Hello everyone, today we will be going over the Tao, who they are, what they are doing and some of the controversies surrounding them. Let's jump right in. The Tao are a fascinating and unique faction in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. As an alien species, they have managed to develop a highly advanced society that is driven by a strict code of ethics and a strong emphasis on unity and cooperation. Unlike many of the other factions in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, the Tau are not driven by a desire for power or conquest. Instead, they seek to expand their influence through diplomacy and peaceful coexistence. This sets them apart from the Imperium of Man, the Eldar, and other factions, which often resort to violence and aggression to achieve their goals. In this article, we will explore the origins of the Tau, their unique philosophy and technology, and their place in the larger Warhammer 40,000 universe. The Tau are an alien species that were first encountered by the Imperium of Man in the 35th millennium. At the time, they were a primitive and divided people, with no real central government or sense of unity. However, over time, they began to form alliances and build a more cohesive society. The turning point for the Tau came when they discovered the secrets of faster-than-light travel. With this technology, they were able to explore and colonize new worlds, and their society began to grow and flourish. Over the next few thousand years, they developed advanced weapons and spacecraft, and their society became increasingly organized and efficient. One of the most interesting aspects of the Tau is their philosophy, which is based on a strict code of ethics known as the greater good. This code emphasizes the importance of unity and cooperation, and it encourages individuals to work for the good of the community rather than their own self-interest. This philosophy is reflected in every aspect of Tau society, from their government to their military. The Tau are ruled by a council of leaders known as the Ethereals, who are seen as the embodiment of the greater good. The military, known as the Fire Caste, is made up of highly disciplined soldiers who are willing to sacrifice themselves for the good of the community. The Tau are perhaps best known for their advanced technology, which is among the most sophisticated in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Their weapons are highly precise and devastating, and their spacecraft are some of the fastest and most agile in the galaxy. One of the most interesting aspects of Tau technology is the use of artificial intelligence. The Tau employ a sophisticated system of drones and robots that are capable of performing a wide range of tasks, from combat to logistics. This allows the Tau to fight wars with a minimal loss of life, as their drones and robots can absorb much of the damage. The Tau are a relatively new addition to the Warhammer 40,000 universe, having been introduced in the early 2000s. They are an alien species that has formed a technologically advanced society, and are unique among the many factions in the setting for their emphasis on diplomacy and cooperation. In this section, we will delve into the lore and background of the Tau, discussing their origins, caste system, and beliefs. The Tau were first discovered by the Ethereals, a mysterious and enigmatic caste of the Tau race who are believed to have a psychic ability to inspire loyalty and devotion in other Tau. The Ethereals were responsible for bringing together the various Tau tribes on their homeworld of Tau, uniting them under a common banner and forming the basis for what would eventually become the Tau Empire. The Tau society is structured around a caste system, with each caste having a specific role to play in the functioning of their society. The Fire Caste, for example, is responsible for the military defense of the Empire, while the Earth Caste is responsible for construction and engineering. The Water Caste serves as diplomats and traders, while the Air Caste is responsible for maintaining the Tau's fleet of spacecraft. Each caste is trained from birth for their specific role, and there is very little social mobility between them. The Tau believe in a philosophy known as the greater good, which holds that cooperation and unity among all sentient beings is the key to building a better universe. This belief shapes the Tau's actions and interactions with other factions, as they seek to form alliances and build bridges between themselves and other races. However, the greater good is not just a philosophy, but a way of life for the Tau, permeating every aspect of their society. The Tau's belief in the greater good can be seen in their approach to warfare. Unlike many other factions in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, the Tau do not engage in war solely for the sake of conquest or glory. Instead, they seek to spread their philosophy and build alliances with other races. When they do engage in warfare, it is often in defense of their own territory or to protect other races who have allied themselves with the Tau. The Tau Empire boasts one of the most technologically advanced militaries in the Warhammer 40k universe. Their military structure is highly organized and efficient, built around a rigid caste system that determines an individual's role in combat. The backbone of the Tau military is the Fire Caste, which is responsible for waging war and defending the Empire. Fire Warriors are the main infantry unit of the Tau, equipped with pulse rifles that fire energy bolts. They wear distinctive armor, which is designed to protect them from incoming fire and enhance their mobility on the battlefield. Fire Warriors are highly trained, and their discipline and coordination make them a formidable force. The Tau also make use of specialized units, such as crisis suits, which are heavily armored battle suits that can be outfitted with a range of weapons and equipment to suit various combat situations. Crisis suits are piloted by experienced warriors who are able to use their suits' advanced mobility and firepower to outmaneuver and overpower enemy forces. The Tau military also includes a variety of vehicles, including devilfish transports, hammerhead gunships, and piranha fast attack vehicles. These vehicles are fast and agile, designed to move quickly and provide support to ground troops. They are also outfitted with advanced weaponry, such as railguns and missile launchers, which give them a considerable advantage on the battlefield. Perhaps one of the most distinctive aspects of the Tau military is their use of drones and AI technology. The Tau have mastered the use of drones, which are small robotic units that can be deployed on the battlefield to provide reconnaissance, gather intelligence, and engage in combat. Drones come in a variety of types, including gun drones, marker drones, and shield drones, each with its own unique abilities. The Tau also make use of advanced AI technology, which allows them to automate certain aspects of their military operations. For example, the Tau use drone-controlled gun turrets to defend their bases and installations, freeing up troops to focus on other tasks. They also use AI-driven analytical software to process large amounts of data and optimize battle plans. The Tau are known for their attempts to establish peaceful and cooperative relationships with other factions in the Warhammer 40k universe. Their belief in the greater good, which promotes the betterment of society as a whole rather than individual gain, shapes their interactions with others. The Tau have made efforts to form alliances and diplomatic relations with several factions, including the Eldar, the Kroot, and the Imperium of Man. They see potential in cooperating with other species to achieve mutual benefits and strengthen their position in the galaxy. However, the Imperium of Man has been a contentious relationship for the Tau. Initially, the Imperium viewed the Tau as a minor threat, but as their empire expanded, tensions rose between the two factions. The Imperium sees the Tau as heretics and believes that their technology and beliefs go against the Imperial Creed. The Tau, on the other hand, view the Imperium as a backwards and oppressive society that relies on brute force rather than diplomacy. Despite these differences, the Tau have attempted to negotiate and establish peaceful relations with the Imperium, even going as far as offering to share their technology with them. However, these attempts have often been met with hostility and conflict. As such, the Tau continue to view the Imperium with caution and as a potential threat to their empire. The Tau also have interactions with other alien species in the galaxy, such as the Kroot. The Kroot are a primitive race that the Tau have allied with and incorporated into their society. The Kroot provide the Tau with additional warriors and also help them in understanding the cultural and biological aspects of other species they encounter. However, the Tau also have enemies among the alien races, such as the Tyranids, a race of monstrous bioorganisms that consume entire planets. The Tyranids are a threat to all life in the galaxy, and the Tau view them as an obstacle to achieving the greater good. The Tau have also had conflicts with the Orcs, who view the Tau as weak and cowardly. Overall, the Tau's approach to diplomacy and relationships with other factions is shaped by their belief in the greater good and the potential for mutual benefit. While their attempts to negotiate and establish peaceful relations with other factions have been met with varying degrees of success, the Tau remain committed to pursuing diplomatic solutions whenever possible. Controversies and theories. The Tau, as a faction in the Warhammer 40k universe, have garnered both praise and criticism from fans of the franchise. One of the most notable controversies surrounding the Tau is the mystery of the Ethereals, who are rumored to have complete control over the Tau species. According to Tau lore, the Ethereals were discovered by the Tau during their early history and were seen as wise and benevolent leaders. They eventually formed the caste system that is the backbone of Tao society, with the ethereals at the top. Some fans have criticized this caste system, arguing that it is an excuse for the ethereals to maintain their control over the Tao. The ethereals are also seen as somewhat enigmatic figures, with little information known about their biology or true motivations. Some fans have speculated that they may be using mind control or psychic powers to keep the Tao population in line. This has led to controversy among fans who feel that the mystery surrounding the ethereals is a plot hole that needs to be addressed. Another point of controversy surrounding the Tao is the Farsight Enclaves, a group of Tao who broke away from the main Tao Empire after their leader, Commander Farsight, discovered a powerful weapon that he believed could turn the tide of war against the Imperium. The Farsight Enclaves are seen as heretics by the main Tao Empire and have been subject to attacks by their former allies. Some fans have criticized the way that the Tao are portrayed in the Warhammer 40k universe, arguing that they are presented as a good faction with a noble cause. This is in contrast to other factions, such as the Imperium of Man, which are presented as morally ambiguous or even outright evil. Fans have pointed out that the Tao are still an expansionist empire that seeks to conquer and convert other species to their ideology, and that their actions are not always in line with the professed ideals of the greater good. Furthermore, some fans have criticized the Tao's use of AI technology, arguing that it is a dangerous path that could lead to the creation of uncontrollable machines that could turn on their creators. The Tao's reliance on drone technology and other forms of AI in their military operations has led to concerns about their ability to maintain control over their machines. Despite these controversies and criticisms, the Tao remain a popular faction in the Warhammer 40k universe. Many fans appreciate the unique blend of advanced technology and honorable ideals, and enjoy playing as them in the tabletop game. The Tao's relationship with the Imperium of Man and their attempts to form alliances with other factions make for compelling storytelling, and their enigmatic leaders and mysterious origins add an air of intrigue to their lore. To sum it up, the Tao are a fascinating faction in the Warhammer 40k universe. They are an alien species that has formed a technologically advanced society based on the principles of the greater good. Their society is organized around a strict caste system that ensures that each individual has a role to play in the greater good of the Tao Empire. The Tao military is also heavily reliant on advanced technology, with a focus on battle suits, drones, and hover vehicles. They are constantly seeking to improve their technology and expand their territory through diplomacy and alliances with other factions in the universe. However, the Tao are not without controversy and criticism. Some believe that the ethereals, the mysterious leaders of the Tao, have an undue influence over their society. Additionally, the Farsight Enclaves have split from the main Tao Empire, leading to speculation about the true nature of the greater good. Despite these controversies, the Tao remain an interesting and unique faction in the Warhammer 40k universe, with a rich lore, complex society, and advanced technology.